No matter how smart you are, as things become more complex, you need a way to keep your leadership simple. There is power in simplicity. And the more complex your industry is, and the more complex your job is, and the more complex your division, department, the demands are, the more important it is for you to find the simplicity. Growth creates complexity, which requires simplicity.
You are most productive when you have the room to make a mess. But you need the freedom to have an idea, to make a mistake, to spread it out, to look around. Folks, you are not your work, but your work will run you if you let it.
There was a moment of self-doubt. There was a moment when I thought, oh my gosh, it's gonna fall apart like Beijing. And I was quickly able to change my focus off of that, and I thought, no way, not today. I'm not gonna give in to my fears or into my past memories. I'm gonna overcome them. And it was just the most amazing feeling to be able to push through that and to win goals. So it was really, really special.
Simplicity was this thing that seemed to be a theme with Steve Jobs. And over all the years when we would accomplish pretty much anything, I just noticed a pattern. He seemed to see everything through this lens of simplicity, and I realized that that was one of the key ingredients to Apple's success. And he didn't stop when it was just like simple enough. You know, he wanted to really make something wonderful. And I think that's the love of simplicity, is the passion to keep pushing.
What's good but not best, and clip it. What's sick and not gonna get well, and let's stop throwing good money after bad. And what's dead and taking up space. When you begin to do that in different categories, you will see incredible simplicity and focus begin to come back.
But a communicator takes something complicated and makes it simple. And Simply Lead basically says leadership doesn't have to be complex. A genius is a person who has the ability to reduce the complicated to the simple.
As you go forward in your pursuit of being an outstanding leader, remember, it's an everyday thing. But if you can communicate, you can develop trust, and if you can develop standards on your team, you got a chance to complete the mission.
Well, leading in a complex world, more than anything, means recognizing the simple things that you can do to make the circumstances better. And I think very often when you're in complexity, you only see complexity. The key in complexity is to see simplicity.
So what's changed about you since this video went viral and you had all these visitors?
First, I got taller.
So one more round of applause for this young leader who's literally changing the world through creativity. And this is made of cardboard. That's awesome.
Only self-confident people are simple. Simplicity leads to clarity, to action, to understanding, to better dialogue. So if you have self-confidence, you get simplicity. If you get simplicity, you get speed. If you get speed, you win the game.
All right, 1, 2, 3. That's a good hoo-yeah. Calm is contagious. Calm is contagious.